This is the yarn I bought in Germany to crochet Olaf. It is actually for a crochet needle 4.5 through 5, but I am using the crochet needle 3. Let me show you how to do a magic circle. Just lay the yarn over 2 fingers like that, and try to pull a loop through with a needle, and then you just start crocheting your 6 first stitches, and when you're done with that, just pull at the end of the string and you will get a wonderful small circle instead of compared to if you had used regular loops. Now you have finished your first row, and you will stitch into the first stitch of the 6 stitches in the first row. Just pull the thread through once and don't finish the stitch, because we need a marker so that we always know when a new row starts. What I used is a broken loom ring. I just pull it through the first stitch before I finalize it, and then I always know this is actually the first stitch of a certain row. And in the second row we need to add stitches, so therefore in the first stitch of the first row we crochet 2 stitches, as the bottom needs to grow, and just proceed according to the pattern. Now I have crocheted a couple of rows, and you see the loom inserted in the first stitch of that row that I'm working on. I'm here going to show you how to decrease a stitch, even though this is not the right place, but I just want to show you how to do that. So insert the crochet needle in one stitch and pull the thread through, and then again insert the crochet needle in the next stitch, and then you pull the thread through all 3 loops, and that makes 1 stitch out of formerly 2. And this is what Olaf's bottom looks like from the side. It's partly finished. So the first rows, according to the pattern, you kept increasing. And then now the last rows have always been the same amount of stitches, not increasing or decreasing, just to get his bottom finished. Now Olaf's stomach is also almost finished, and before I continue I will start filling his bottom and stomach with fiber fill. As soon as the neck starts, it will get pretty tight to fill it properly. When filling the fiber fill in the body, make sure to really stuff it in there to make sure that Olaf doesn't get too soft. There you see it at the bottom. I have now started on Olaf's head, and as you can see, I adapted Ashley's original pattern a bit by crocheting his mouth in black instead of doing that by felt later on. So however you prefer to do it, feel free to do it like that. And I will now soon start filling his head in fiber as well as I go along, because also, as you see, the head gets slimmer at the top. Olaf has quite a long head here, slim head in this pattern. So keep filling it before you close it up at the top, and make sure to fill the fiber fill a bit ovally compared to the body, so that he gets his cheeks. I have now started on crocheting his nose in orange, and just like the bottom, you start with a magic circle and a couple of rows to increase, and then you actually immediately start decreasing. Here I've already prepared eyebrows and eyes and his teeth out of felt, which will be put on his face with hot glue. And now the nose is attached. I sewed it on there, made sure to really sew it on tight with quilting yarn so it doesn't rip off. And now his buttons, nose, teeth, eyes, and eyebrows are glued on there. And with pipe cleaners, I have started on his hair, and I do that by pulling a crochet needle through some of the stitches, make a small hook with the pipe cleaner, and then just pull it through. And that's just the way I'm gonna do it with the arms as well. And then make a small knot for his fingers. I actually made 4 fingers, and my daughter immediately commented on, no, Olaf only has 3 fingers. So that is actually correct. And here you see the final result. I'm quite happy with him. And there's a little fuzz there at the back. Just need to remove that, but I think he looks pretty cute.